Okay guys, I'm here again with a review of the DJI FPV drones. I got this probably, let's say, 4 months ago, and I've been playing with this for a while. There's a lot of reviews out there and unboxing, so I'm not gonna do an unboxing, just my 2 cents about this FPV drones. The thing that I like about the drones is that as a beginner person getting into flying FPV, it's beginner friendly. You know, it's beginner friendly with getting into FPV. I am not new to flying. I fly helicopters, planes, and all those stuff. So this thing is not hard for me to fly. I can fly it easy. The problem is not flying this line of sight. Flying this line of sight is okay for me. I can fly. But the thing is this guy. When you put the goggles on, it's like starting over. The goggles is totally different. It's a different feel of what you see in line of sight. So the goggles make it, you are somebody who can fly. The goggles make you a beginner again, per se. So I fly this. I buy the combo with this radio here, this radio. So they come with this one and this one, goggles and one battery and those good stuff. But the thing is, I fly it okay with this. I start practicing with the goggles, and I practice with the goggles on this for a while. I fly it pretty much good now with that. But somebody at my local field, they have this thing, which is the motion controller, and I tried it once, and let me tell you, this is absolutely night and day difference with this. So this looked like some toys, but it is really fun. I went ahead and I purchased this for myself to start flying, use it on this thing, and trust me, this give you more, I would say, control or more confident flying these drones. With this, it's so nice. It's way easier if you're learning in your normal mode. When you have this controller in the goggles, you have a little circle, and wherever you point this to, that's where the drone's gonna go. So you can fly it more comfortable through like obstacles, you know. So because wherever this pointed and you hold it steady in the circle, that's where this is gonna go. So it's not gonna hit in an object like that. Regardless, when you're flying this one, you don't have that sense of direction like that, you know. You're looking at the prop and you look where you're going and that. But this, to me, is more beginner friendly. You know, having the motion control, it's way beginner friendly. You have everything here at your fingers. So when you have this in your hand, you have your brakes, your mode change, the startup. You can tilt the camera, so you have one finger here, this finger here can do everything on this camera. Start the recording here, so it's pretty nice. The design is really nice. The feel is really nice. I just put my YouTube channel name here, RC Maniac, and you can see it's also on my drones here. The drones also came with a dark color canopy, should say, but I take it off and I put the green one just for more to see it more when I was flying in line of sight. But I'll say there's a lot of reviews on this. I mean, it's plastic, it's not carbon fiber, it's not the strongest thing in the world, but I mean, I had it for a while I don't crash it yet. I don't plan to crash it, you know, because it's nice. But I mean, I see guys at my field of these, and they bang it pretty good and it don't break. I mean, it's not as weak as some people would, you know, put it. If you crash it real hard, it's gonna damage. Now, I see guy crash it already and they break a prop or something and it's still going. But my real thing here is not about the not even about the durability of the drones, is to fly it, because you buy this to fly, right? Yeah. Everybody buy this to enjoy it. And it don't make any sense to buy this and then I don't like it, enjoy it. Guys, I highly recommended this. This is a game changer. It changed your whole mind of flying these drones, because I'm flying it okay with this now. I can fly it okay with this. I try manual mode a couple times. It's pretty fun to fly manual modes, and I would say you gotta get, you know, a little bit more training. I fly it line of sight first in manual mode, doing a little rolls and flip there, flying around in normal mode, in a manual mode, line of sight, before I put the goggles on. And I think that's the best way to start flying the drones. When you're a beginner, get this drones. It's good for you to fly it line of sight first, just to have a feel of how it, you know, react to your stick movements, or how high you to go a certain percentage of the stick. So fly it line of sight, and then after that you can have somebody with you sitting beside you. You can put, that's the best way, to have somebody beside you, sitting beside you, and you put the goggles on and then you fly. Somebody can tell you, oh, you're too far, or you're too high, or something like that, you know. And then in the goggles you have the H, that stands for your home point, so you can, and that arrow, and it help you to come back to where you're at. So overall, this drones here, I'm enjoying it now, you know, figuring it out and all of those stuff. I started to enjoy it now, flying it far away from myself. I fly the other day probably like 2 miles, 2.5 miles, that the furthest I ever go, and it's pretty fun to see the views and all of that. I don't fly normal mode anymore. I fly either in sport mode or manual mode. But the drones is nice. It's getting the FPV flying. I think this is the way to go. You can start from beginner, intermediate, up to expert mode, because you have the normal mode, sport mode, and the manual mode. So you can start from there and literally work yourself up, because you're flying this with this. When you start up, get it in the air, and you press the trigger, you start moving. If you get in trouble, you can either press the pause button or let go of this trigger here, and the drone will just stop in here in sport mode. It will stop. In manual mode it won't, but in sport mode it will stop. And if you're flying in manual mode and you get in trouble, you got a brake button. So you just hit that button and that thing will just stop over in the sky. You can go back to sport or normal mode, regain your composure, and then go again. So would I recommend this for somebody brand new to fly even drones? Yes, I would. I fly my friend's drones, which is not DJI's acrobatic regular drones, which is much more difficult to fly. Because I can fly, I fly helicopters and all those stuff, I managed to fly it. But for a beginner, no. This, I would say yes. A beginner can fly this, yes. This is absolutely beginner friendly. The sport mode is like a regular drones. You take it off and it's hover there for you. You can push the stick forward and it will go forward, and you let go and it will stop. and all of those stuff. So it is absolutely beginner friendly. I didn't make a unboxing because there's a lot of unboxing out there. And I didn't do a review at first because at first flying it was fine, but I want to get the experience with the goggles, and it was a little bit, you know, challenging with the goggles, to fly with the goggles, because it's new. It doesn't matter how well you can fly with the goggles. It's like you become a beginner again flying with the goggles. The next thing I want to say is these props here that's come with it. They're flexible. I have a next set of prop. I don't have it with me right now to show you. And what I like about this, you put it in, press it down and turn it, and it stays in. So you don't have to worry about tightening the prop, how tight it's gonna be or how loose it's gonna be. So there's a lot of thought in here for beginners to learn FPV flying. I absolutely love it now. I'm enjoying it a bunch. This also have sensors on there. So you got sensors on the bottom and you got sensors in the front. So if you're flying and you're going towards objects, it will actually stop or slow down only in normal mode. So I guess when you're flying in sport mode, everything change. You can fly good now, so you won't have that accident to run into stuff. But this is the main thing I want to talk about, is the motion controller. I highly recommend, if you're gonna start as a beginner, you can start with this, you know, fly with this, line of sight and all of those good stuff, and try this with the goggles. But if you ever try this thing, it's a night and day difference, man. It's super sweet to fly the drones with just one hand moving this thing around, and when you turn your hand, it's actually turn the drones, turn like this, actually turn the drones. If you go up, it go up, and you go down, it go down, and all those stuff. So I love this. With all that said, it's somebody get into FPV. If you have the money to really buy these, it's really good to start with these stuff, DJI FPV drones. They come out with a new one, the Avada. I flew it a couple times. That is another beginner friendly drones too, which is durable. You got that prop guard around it to fly, but this one I love, and this one is what I'm promoting right now. Excuse me. I absolutely love it. There's nothing bad I can say about this. The camera quality is really good. I start to fly it a little bit hard now, doing acrobatic stuff with it. I'm gonna have a video with it flying, pictures or video with me flying it also. But it's a lot of fun. I some place where I didn't go, like walk, I fly this there, and I, you know, look at places. I say, wow, it's really beautiful. You know, up in the sky and looking down, it's really nice. And the video quality is really good too. So guys, as I said, there's a lot of video on YouTube about this, but I'm just giving you my opinion. I just get into this kind of flying of FPV. I fly helicopter, 3Ds and all that stuff, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You know, you can just take a couple of battery and go out there and sit down and, you know, really enjoy flying this around, you know, all over the place. I mean, you don't fly this close to people, You don't fly this over people, or you don't really fly this on people's property like that. You find somewhere cool, like I go to my park, you have a lot of trees and little rivers running there, so I go there and I fly this thing, and it's a lot of fun. The next good thing about this, it's have a lot of intelligence within it, where if you're flying it and you're flying it certain areas, it tell you that manned aircraft is close by, and all that. So you get a lot of information about where you're flying and if it's not permitted for you to fly there and all of those stuff. So you know, it's really nice. If you can afford to get, if you want to get into FPV and you can afford to get this, I highly recommend it. Get this, but don't leave this out. Get the motion control. You will enjoy it more. You have more. If you don't used to, I used to flying, like, you know, I fly like this, helicopters and stuff. But if you don't used to the controller, flying the controller, you get this, man, you have a lot of fun. When you start flying and you get comfortable flying this with this, and you can fly in sport mode, and probably you want to try manual mode, then you will go back to this radio, and then you can use. And it's the same thing. I mean, you push, you go into the back, and you open up the back here, and you loosen up your throttle here, so it stayed like that, just like any regular transmitter. You got your roll and you flip here also. So guys, I love everything about it. I put the carbon fiber wrap over here, and then my YouTube name, RC Maniac, here too. I put it on the drones, it's on my radio here, it's on my motion controller, everything. So this is it, guys. That's my views on this. It's very, very beginner friendly, very, very nice stuff. The quality from the goggles, the pictures, and when you have it on and flying and looking, it's awesome. So guys, that's my thought on this regarding people who, you know, want to get into flying FPV, and they're thinking it's not, I would say, the most robust quad, but it's strong enough. It's a very thick plastic here, stuff here, and if you don't really smash this really hard into something, you will enjoy it for a long time. And as a beginner starting to fly the quad here, I don't think you're gonna be, you know, that stupid to go try something that you cannot handle. DJI have the virtual sim, where you can hook up either this or this along with your goggles, and you can go there and fly. And that you can do whatever you want to do, because when you crash, you just press a button and you go again. So you can practice on the sim, and then when you get really good on the sim, you can come back and try stuff on this, and trust me, you will enjoy it. So guys, that's my review on the DJI FPV drones, and I would say buy this one if you can. As always, guys, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and the notification bell, so when I make new videos, you can be notified. As always, guys, peace out, God bless.